Hello, good morning. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm recording this video to give you some instructions for the cultural events paper. Okay, I apologize I couldn't give them in class, but yeah, now we gotta do that by video. So, first thing, there are very detailed instructions for the cultural events papers on your booklet, so take advantage of that. Okay, I'll make like a summary and give some suggestions of how to go about this assignment. So first thing, there is a list of curated events that you can attend on campus and write your first cultural events paper as a report of your experience in one of these events. These events are the CEPA meetings, Club de Español para Amigos, and the HCAP, Hispanic College Awareness Program. Okay, so basically, if you can attend one of these events, what you're gonna do is you find their info on the website, you go to one of their meetings, and then you write a short essay with narrating your experience. And remember, you are expected to include a reflection of how your experience at one of these events relates to the contents we have been studying, discussing in class. The other event you can go, and this is actually super cool, is that the Levine Museum has an exhibit called Through This Lens, and it's about immigrant experience in Charlotte. So you can go there, see the exhibit, do some nice things uptown. It's uptown, right? So have a good time, and then you write your reflection about what you learned from the exhibit. Okay, my suggestion for these reflections, the easiest way to connect these contents to these cultural events, to the contents discussed in class or in the textbook, is through the themes that give title to our book. So basically, our book structures everything around three main themes that are exploitation, inequality, and resistance. Okay, so you can make your reflection about one of these themes or the three of them even better. Okay, remember to follow the guidelines. If you go to one of these events, the guidelines start on page 19. Okay, and there is actually a sample paper also on page 19 that shows you how you can relate contents from the textbook, from class, to your experience even at the CEPA. In the sample, you have a student that they just did some, they translated some songs, and she still found a way to make a connection and reflect on that. Okay, so there you go. This is if you actually go to one of these events. If you, for any reason, cannot attend a cultural event, you can start from page 22. I'm reading here my notes. On page 22 of your booklet, you can find a list that's titled Topics for Cultural Events Paper. Then you have like topics for first cultural events paper. And then you have a list of topics and essay questions. Then you just choose one and write your essay about that. Okay? In this case, you're expected to write the length of the paper should be about the same. okay, 250 to 500 words. It doesn't have to be long. But in this case, I would like you, or you must, um, it's not like, because if I say you should, I'm not, I'm gonna be kind of lying. So you must use scholarly sources, okay, so that you can fundament your essay. You don't need a lot of sources. It can be just two, the textbook and one more source. But remember to mind the quality of your sources. So, for example, if you decide to do your essay about La Malinche, that's the first topic in the list. You can use what we have discussed in the textbook, and then I also posted on Canvas an excerpt from an essay by Octavio Paz. That's the most famous Mexican intellectual, one of them. Okay, so that's a good source for you to incorporate, and then you can associate them. Also, please remember to make your it's like a 5-paragraph essay. I expect a clear thesis in the first paragraph. Remember that your thesis statement should very clearly answer the prompt. Okay? A thesis statement is not a statement of a fact, but it's an interpretation with your answer. And then in the following paragraphs, you can use like 1 or 2 or 3 paragraphs with examples to support your answer, to support your thesis. Okay, so remember to make good, very good topic sentences. And then the examples that you discuss in class can be the meat to support that too. Okay, remember to make a works cited list with your references and to put everything in quotations. If you quote, if you cite, remember to include the source. Okay, it's no problem. It's okay to use direct citations, but use the source. So you need 2 scholarly sources, right? That's the thing. Yeah. And the other option that you have for the cultural event is to go to Dr. Weinstein's talk, the one we discussed on Tuesday. Okay, so Dr. Barbara Weinstein is giving this talk about the rubber boom, and she talks about race and racial issues in Brazil. And we have our textbook covers the rubber boom. So my suggestion is that you can use her talk because it's academic and it's a scholarly source. Then you research how to cite that. But basically, you can use her talk as one of the sources. So you can just compare whatever they talk about race in Brazil and the rubber boom in our textbook and what she's discussing. Okay? So I won't be there because I cannot walk. But I'll leave presents list. So you just sign your name in the list, because if you just go to the talk, you get 1 extra credit. If you go to the talk and make and write your essay about it, then you get 2 extra credits added to the grade for the cultural event. Okay? So that's it. Remember to look at the instructions if you have any doubts, because there is a list of options in the booklet. Everything that I said here, apart from Dr. Weinstein's talk, is in the booklet. Okay, and there is also a rubric in the booklet, so you can even calculate how much you're gonna get for your grade. Okay, if you're not sure if you're complying with the guidelines, you can go to the writing center, get an appointment, and the tutors, they have experience with this, like comparing guidelines to the rubric and your assignment, so they will be able to talk to you and see if you are following the instructions. Okay, also you can reach me out, of course, I'm available, and then just uh, email me or shoot me a message through Canvas, and I'll be happy to help. Okay, so that's it for the cultural events thing. I hope to see you guys soon. But in the meantime, I'll be posting information and online activities so we don't fall behind schedule. Okay, bye.